Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, I'm Taylor and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be creating this makeup look I have on right now. So if you are interested, just keep watching. Before we start the video, go ahead and hit that like button down below and subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you. Also, I am having a giveaway going on right now. I will link that in the description of this video over a $200 value. Make sure you have your post notifications turned on and let's start the video. So it is winter and my skin is super dry, so the first thing I'm going to be going in with is my Curology Rich Moisturizer. Next I am going to be going in with primer, and I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer, and I'm going to be using that on my T-zone and where I have the most pores. All around my nose. And my forehead. A little bit on my chin. Now it's time for foundation, and for foundation I'm going to be going in with this MAXX Studio Fix foundation, and I am in the shade NC10. I'm almost out. Bringing it down on my neck so my neck is the same color as my face. This foundation definitely is buildable. You can put as much or as little as you want. You can build it up for a full coverage look, or you could keep it pretty basic if you wanted, but I like full coverage. My skin is super dry right now. I need to do a face mask or something. Now I'm going to be going on to concealer, and for concealer I'm going to be using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer, and this is in the shade 4. This might be a little bit dark, so I might have to mix it with something lighter, but I really love this formula for this concealer. I feel like it works really good under my eyes. It covers all the bags and it doesn't really crease that much. Concealer's not too dark, so that's good. It matches my skin tone. It definitely isn't a brightening concealer, so if I wanted it to be a brightening concealer I definitely would need to go a few shades lighter, but so it really matches my skin tone. So now I'm just gonna hurry up and set my under eyes with this Pretty Vulgar setting powder. Gonna go in and cream contour a little bit, and I'm just gonna use this Juvia's Place shade stick in Brasilia and contour my cheeks, forehead, and my nose. I'm not gonna do too much cream contour, just something subtle, and I'm just gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. When I'm blending out my contour on my cheeks, I'm just gonna be careful not to get it too far into my mouth and make it too dark around my mouth. I want to keep that contour as far back as I can, kind of like even with the pupil of my eye. I'm just gonna put a little bit more on my forehead. It's not as dark as the rest of my contour. Setting my face with powder, and I'm just going to go back into that Pretty Vulgar setting powder and a fluffy powder brush, and I'm just going to be setting my whole face. Now for bronzer, I'm just going to be going in with this Cover FX face palette. I'm just going to be going in with this bronzer right here. If you hear that noise, that is actually my dog snoring. She's asleep right next to me. If you watch some of my other videos, you probably hear her snoring in the background of them too. Every time I do a video, she thinks it's nap time, so... Oops. I'm also going to be taking that bronzer down on my neck. For blush, I'm just going to be taking this Tarte blush. It is in the shade Corky. For highlight, I'm going to be going in with this Airspun Loose Highlighting Powder, and this is in the shade Snow Much Ice. This highlighter is blinding. Very little goes a long way. On my chin, Cupid's bow, and a little bit on my forehead. Now it's time to do my eyebrows, so I'm going to zoom in real quick. And for my eyebrows, I'm going to be using this Wonder Brow. It is brow gel, and it is in the shade Brunette. So the gel comes like this. It's like a little brush, and I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand. And then I'm just gonna be taking my Precise brush and taking a little bit of it and just doing my eyebrows like I would if I was using a pomade. And I'm just going to take the spoolie and just brush my eyebrows back. And I'm going to start by doing the underneath of my eyebrow. Now I'm going to line the top of my eyebrow. And kind of fill it in a little bit. And draw the line over. And I'm gonna make sure I don't get the inner part of my eyebrow too dark because I want it to kind of have an ombre effect, and I don't want it to be all really dark and look like a block. Kind of go up in some up motions like this to make it look like real hair. And then I'm gonna take the spoolie and that's my finished eyebrow. And I'm gonna do the same thing to my other eye. So now my eyebrows are done, and I'm going to be moving on to doing my eyeshadow. And the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids, and I'm just going to take some concealer and prime my eyelids. So I'm going to be doing a simple blue eyeshadow look, and I thought this Juvia's Place Wallow palette would be perfect for that. There's a ton of different blues in here. So let's start the look. The shade I'm going to be going in with is this shade right up here. It is a darker greenish teal shade. I'm just going to be putting that all along the outer corner of my eye. If you guys hear that, that's my dog barking. So I'm going to be all on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm going to start blending that into the crease of my eye. But I want to keep it back from my inner corner. I don't want to get too much eyeshadow in the inner corner of my eye and make it just not look good. And I'm going to kind of blend up away from the crease of my eye just so some of that eyeshadow will peek above the crease of my eye because I do have hooded eyes. And I'm just going to do that same step to my other eye. Now I'm just going to be going in with this shade right here with a fluffy blending brush. It is a greenish teal shade. It is called Lust. It's going to be blending that eyeshadow out. So now I'm just going to be taking a fluffy blending brush with no product on it, and I'm just going to be blending everything out so there's no harsh lines where the eyeshadow stops. I'm going to move on to my under eye, and I'm just going to be taking a defining brush and using that same dark green shade right here. I'm just going to drag that all under my eye. Shade called Lust, and blend that under my eye out. Now I'm just going to be going in with this shimmer shadow right here called Venom. And I'm just going to be applying that all on my lid of my eye. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply some white eyeliner on my waterline. And I'm also going to go in and apply some liquid eyeliner. So I went off camera and popped some lashes on, and this is the final look. Alright guys, that is all I have for you in today's video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe. Also, if you want to see any more makeup tutorials, comment down below. And I'll see you in my next video.